This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
I love Ben Riley.
You know what that means. Will Hellfire.
He's getting his A-case on a Saturday.
Will Hellfire. Announcing her love of clones means it must be time for Ultimate Spider-Cast. But no Ben Riley this time. Sorry, Luke. I am Phil, and joining me as always is...
Hey y'all, it's Little Hellfire. Although we do get kind of a Scarlet Spider connection with the new Doc Ock. So, kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of. And then in this issue we're going to be discussing, we did kind of get a cable clone.
Yes. He hurts me so. Y'all know that. He hurts me so.
I was just looking for an Electro story, and I was like, hey,
sure.
A big oversized issue, and just coincidentally, there's Dave Gray. That's right, we're discussing amazing...
Being useless.
What?
Being useless. Even Spider-Man was like, you know what? I don't need you now. Goodbye.
It was just like, yeah, they had to, like, bring him in, but not be, like, too powerful, so it's like, okay, why are you here?
Like you could have got Archangel to do the same damn thing at the end. Is all that I'm saying. You just need somebody to swoop in, fly in, and grab them. Just saying.
At this point, can you leave and bring me Marrow?
What issue were we talking about again?
Amazing Spider-Man 425 from August 1997.
The worst alliteration I've seen in a long time. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Isn't this one like the challenge and the champion or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, it's bad alliteration.
You leave Tom DeFalco alone.
And worst of all, I swear I gotta go find that drop. Just so anytime there's bad alliteration, we can just use that.
Worst alliteration ever.
Anyway, so this one is where Peter is actually obsessed and proactively searching for freaking Electro.
Oh yeah, because Electro kind of like
embarrassed the hell out of him.
Yeah, and whooped his butt. Yeah.
What was that, like 2 issues ago? At this point, 423.
Something like that. Yeah.
But also, we're dealing with that whole Morbius situation, and then his ulcer's back in play, and I'm like, who is this guy? Ezra Miller playing the Flash?
Yeah.
Boy, my back. You know, like, come on. And then Mary Jane's being a damn nag.
Oh yeah, because he stayed out all night. I wonder why.
And skip classes. I mean, I guess she's trying to be a good wife, a good influence, but she kind of comes off naggy, saggy naggy, if you will. Hashtag family guy.
Then we get Aunt Anna, who's, since Aunt May is believed to be dead at this point.
If only we could have got so lucky. Like, seriously. It's time for that old lady to bite it.
Or it's like, do something with her. I mean, they went through with the whole Mephisto deal, and then it's like, oh,
she has a new clone body for all I care. Let her come with the dust.
At least she knew for a while Peter was Spider-Man. That was kind of interesting, but now it's, again, she doesn't know,
Do you think they're gonna, well, obviously. I like that they're gonna play that up in the new Spider-Man movies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with that.
Couple more months. Hold tight.
July, yes.
But, yeah. So, I mean, I like that he actually got an actual win at the beginning of this issue. That's always nice for Peter.
What, just beating on the thugs?
Yeah. I like that. Like, I like that it's like, because, Electro's kind of like over the top every time that he's written. So I like that they try to like kind of ground it almost. Haha, boom. I didn't mean it. But like kind of ground the story and like, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and then we get the over the top villain. I like that formula.
Yeah. I like some of this Steve Scaroche art, like the leaping off the ground.
Yeah. I like when he blew up the bank truck.
Oh, Electro, yeah, because his powers are so amped now. He's supposed to be working for the Rose, but it's like every time he tries to do something, he just like you're trying to rob it. You're trying to rob an armored car. He blows it up, and
it's like that's the most simplest task of a henchman, honestly. Next to like, don't let the good guy escape.
And the Rose gets him at headquarters in an abandoned power station. It's like, okay, let's put a sign up. Hey, Electro's here.
Electro's place.
The Electro Company.
Oh.
Spider-Man joke.
Yes.
But I like it, like, Peter's actually trying to use his brain and come up with some non-conductive webbing.
I know, but then, like, he spills ink on his suit, and I was just like, oh, see, that's why I should be bio. Just saying.
Maybe I should just make a new costume this time.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then, like, Aunt Anna won't leave him alone while he's up there trying to experiment with webbing in the attic.
It's like, what are you doing? It looks disgusting.
I'd be like, I'm working on acid. Do you want to blow your face off?
See, nowadays you can just have a nice little camera, little alert system.
Oh,
You got it so good.
Just a lock on that trap door, man. Come on.
Oh, good stuff. Anyway, but like Electro's working with Delilah, and Delilah is about as annoying as Mary Jane is at her peak annoyingness.
Like Mary Jane with super strength.
Yes.
Delilah.
So I'm very like thankful that they actually, have restraint with Mary Jane.
Mm-hmm.
But I like where she like snatches the covers off of after he tries to sneak in. She's like, bro, no.
Busted.
And then I'm like, I don't even think these migraines are real at this point. I think he's just using that as his get out of jail free card. Oh, migraine.
Just his stress. Yeah, vampire, sure.
Oh, also, Mary Jane was just like, when she was stumbling around campus, like looking for him, and then she ran into Meredith Campbell and Phil Urich. I'm just like, Hobgoblin!
Yeah, but that original good Green Goblin, quote unquote.
Yeah, it was like Hobgoblin number 13 or whatever, where they got fired from the Bugle, and I'm just like, I don't care. Stop making me relive it.
Yeah, they never knew how to characterize him. He was always whatever they needed.
Yeah, that's so true. Plus, it's like, oh yeah, the Bugle's in financial trouble again. It's just like, oh yeah, all this stuff I remember that I hated.
It's like, yeah, it's been in financial trouble since what, the 70s? Come on.
Yeah.
Even Jonah's given up on the Bugle at this point.
I mean, hey, print is a dead media.
He moved to talk radio.
Yeah. I mean, hey, talking heads get paid hella money. I mean, we go way back when I was young. Rush Limbaugh and his pill addiction, having self, was like a big thing. And, Howard Stern, and that's still a thing. That's literally what Sirius and XM radio were like founded on, basically. So.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense. Good transition.
Hey now.
But I forget, when Spider-Man initially met Nate Gray, I don't. Because it's Nate Gray, I'm just like, I don't know why they're friends.
I think it was in. Oh wait, no. It was only a few issues. I think there was like an issue at X-Men kind of where they ran into each other. But I think first was Amazing Spider-Man 420.
Okay.
Ironic.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. And Nate just read his mind. It's like, oh, you're Spider-Man. He's like, you're not supposed to read people's minds.
Oh, I do like that. We kind of get that reference to Jonah being beaten up by Jack-O-Lantern way back in the Spectacular Spider-Man 246.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh my god, that was good times.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because they call that Vulture, Jack-O-Lantern, Electro.
Yeah, and also what we got when Spider-Man's like, I saved your life. And it makes him even madder. Oh, Electro.
Yeah, remember? Oh, yeah, our last episode. Remember when we hugged it out? Don't remind me!
Yeah. Good times. You know what? I'm kind of bummed that they did let Carolyn Trainer kind of fade into the background.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And honestly, that's what makes me think that in Into the Spider-Verse, Peter B. Parker, the one that died, was basically Ben Reilly because it was a female dot. So.
And it's like, I don't know why they don't have her in the books now because, Otto's being all superior and,
Yeah, she was an interesting take. I really enjoyed it. actually.
Otto's got his new clone body and being all like a Spider-Man, so it's like, why don't they bring Carolyn in as like, you need
to remind him who he really is?
Oh, can you imagine those two fighting?
Oh, that would be dope, actually.
I mean, they were friendly, but you could just see him just be like, what are you doing? You're besmirching my old name.
Yeah, because if anything, Doc Ock is a narcissist.
Fighting Charlie Esser.
I think he would agree with that, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was like, oh yeah, that is a lot going on. I was just in this issue. I was like, oh yeah, that was going on during this time, and that was going on.
Hopefully, it's a double-sized issue.
Yeah, exactly. But any excuse is better than none for a double-sized issue.
Yeah.
Just.
Then we get like the new Rose, who eventually just turns out to be like a washed-up Bugle reporter.
I mean, the Bugle turns out villains. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the Evil Factory.
I think J. Jonah Jameson is the menace. We should research and get back to you.
How Jonah just creates half of them: the Scorpions, Spider Slayers, or he funds them. Like he was. I think he wasn't the original one who paid Mysterio. Yeah, go get Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you get.
We'll have to do something about him eventually. I'm surprised he doesn't have like a spin-off series on Disney Plus yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then this was a thing too. Gwen Stacy's cousins, Paul and
Paul. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had a sister too. What was her name? Jill. Yeah.
It should have been Jack and Jill.
Yeah, but yeah, because it was weird. Because like that point where everyone thought Mary Jane was dead, they were kind of like creepily trying to, I think, like make her the love interest because she literally looks like Gwen Stacy just with black hair.
Yeah, real subtle.
Yeah, she was like almost like a stalker for Peter.
Oh, I think my favorite thing about this issue though is True Believers. Like low key, they're my like favorite little like nugget in the universe.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I was like, wait, can we go back to Doc Ock and do this story where he gets resurrected?
I was gonna say one day we have to do that story. It's like 3 issues, I think, and we gotta bring Charlie Esser on that. Yeah,
I was just like, oh yeah. I went and was like, I put it on the list of stuff that I'm gonna read next week on the train. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna read that.
Oh yeah, because it's one of the many times Doc Ock's been killed, buried, dug back up, and resurrected. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But like it's the Hand and it's True Believers and it's like this really interesting cross section of all the things that shouldn't be working together that are working together. Kind of like the Rose, Delilah, and Electro. You're just like, wait, what? Why?
Because we need Doc Ock back. The Clone Saga is over. We need Doc Ock back.
Yeah, sometimes Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery is just like the Legends Rogues Gallery. You're just like, what? Why?
What has the biggest revolving door of death? The Spider-Verse or the X-Men universe?
X-Men universe, definitely.
Yeah,
at least Uncle Ben has stayed dead. That's all. That's the saving grace of the Spideyverse.
Oh yeah,
if he comes back, that's all over. It's done.
X-Men, they'll bring anyone back. Hell, they just killed off Wolfsbane. I'm like, she'll be back.
Maybe. Or maybe they're like, you know what, we don't need this. Let's thin the roster a little.
It might take some years, but I guarantee you she'll be back. Someone will want to do like an X Factor reunion and she'll be back.
Oh, that is true. Anything with the X in the title, they'll milk and beat. Oh, wait, phrasing.
Whoa.
This is not Wade's World. That is next.
That's right. The Return of Wade's
Anyway.
World. Oh, and then this is just like the issue of like nagging wives, because like then Joe Robertson's wife is nagging him.
And then Peter's like, oh crap, is that what me and Mary Jane look like? I think our relationship might be in trouble.
I don't want that to be us in 20 years.
This is freaking hilarious to me. I don't know why. And then like Mary Jane gets all nervous when she was talking to them and they bring up Spider-Man. She's like, cut this Peter freaking cutting class swinging through the city.
Well, yeah, because she's all mad at him, and then they need that moment. They brought in Phil Urich to like make her all feel bad because it's like, oh yeah, Spider-Man's great. He saves people from all these bad guys, the Vulture, the Electro, Jack-O'-Lantern.
Yeah. Like, it's hard to balance. It really is. But, I think he is one of the most balanced heroes, at least.
Mm.
Or was.
He's our everyman. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I just love Spider-Man books are just like Ben Urich is such a plot device in so many Spider-Man books. Like, here's the information you need to find the bad guy.
His middle name should be, no, actually his name should be Mr. Moving the Plot Along. Some characters are just that. They're just exposition factories. So.
I was rereading something for an upcoming issue, and it was like Ben Urich again. I was like, oh my god.
You again.
It's like, I'm sorry, kid. I'm sorry, kid. I'm a little busy. I'm trying to get information for Daredevil, okay?
But yeah, it's just like, why would X-Men know how to deal with Electro? Like,
well, I think it was just like, I don't know, Spider-Man wanted...
Nate's just like, I just want to use my powers to fry somebody's brain, bro. Like, that's what I'm about. That's the life I am about, son.
Oh yeah, that's the conversation they had. Nate's like, why would you bring him in? I'll just turn off his brain.
He's like, well, we on Earth 616 kind of believe in the justice system to punish criminals,
So, this isn't a world ruled by apocalypse. We can be a little lenient here.
Just a little. Because I know it goes through his mind, Pete's mind every now and then. Maybe I should just let them fall. I mean, maybe.
I just love when they find Electro. Electro's like, ooh, am I supposed to be all scared because you got an insulated costume and you brought Leather Boy?
Yes, I love that comment. I was just like, thank you. Somebody gets it.
Then he calls him a Leonardo DiCaprio wannabe.
You leave Leo alone. You leave him alone. Oh, yeah. And then I love how Delilah's like, oh crap, he's become too powerful.
I mean, how powerful? Because, I mean, he takes out, like, Nate Gray, and isn't Nate Gray supposed to be, like, one of those Omega-level mutants?
Yeah. But, powers get nerfed and, power creep and all those things in comic books is just really hard to keep track of, especially if you're not the original creator and you're just borrowing the character.
I know, it just seems...
He's Ex Machina and all that stuff, so it's just, you just gotta let stuff go sometimes.
It just seems weird bringing him in because, I mean, yeah, I know they were talking at this time, but yeah, just to nerf him. Oh, I get, it's just another plot device. Hey, look how powerful Electro is now.
Yeah.
We have to be a real hero to take him on without Omega level power.
But I love how, like, after, like, they have that fight and then Electro blacks out and he wakes up and, like, freaking Peter's slapping him around. I don't know. I just felt like this whole revenge against Electro was kind of out of character.
Yeah, but again, too, I mean, look how much damage he's doing to the city. He's gonna kill somebody, though, too.
They just slap the cuffs on him and tie him up for the cops, That's all I'm saying. Stop being petty, Pete. Oh, and then he thinks about his father, and I'm like, does everybody have daddy issues? Every single damn person.
I mean, it started back then, but anymore, no one's evil just because they're a jerk. Everyone has to have an excuse. A drunk father, an abusive father,
poor dads.
Dead father. Sometimes it's the mothers, though.
Sometimes, but only in therapy. Hey-oh. I can say that. I have a therapist that's a friend that's a therapist. Anyway, this issue is just kind of like, I was like, all the other little side stories were infinitely more interesting than Electro.
And then, yeah, like you said, we got the Doc Ock and dug up Cypress Hill Cemetery.
Insane in the membrane.
Cypress Hill, that's where, like, that Ghost Rider of the 90s was, like, always... I'm like, why would you bury anyone there? There's always crap going down there.
That's why. You're like, oh, I hope he comes back. This is magical soil.
Like a human pet cemetery.
Exactly. So, yeah, they Electro falls into the water and seems to die in a powerful electrical explosion.
Yeah, he's about to, like, blow up the whole city, basically.
Yeah.
Spider-Man slingshots in the air and decks him.
Like I said, the ending is my favorite part, so.
What, dunking him in the water?
No, where it's like, Dr. Octopus is working in her lab and she hears the radio and she's like, All right. Game on, mother.
Man, and we got to talk. We got to do that storyline. We got to talk to Charlie Esser because he seems like such a Doc Ock. All of a sudden, in this era, seems like such a ladies' man. There was Stunner. Now there's Doc Ock's like, oh, they've taken my auto.
Well, to be fair, she was one of his students, and that's kind of like one of those, and he was a man of impressive intellect, and in that particular field, it's a thing. So it's just kind of like, I wouldn't say that he was like a lady killer, but he definitely had his female fans.
They're impressed with his big brain.
Yes. What do people call a sapiosexual, which is not a real thing actually, according to science, which are people that are attracted to intelligence. Just makes you sound like a douchebag. Just saying. Just saying. Just a heads up for you guys. Definitely an A+ story for me.
Oh, even with X-Man.
Yeah. Like I said, he's just, Das Ex Machina. It's fine. I understand.
Yes,
you got to pump up that book somehow.
Yes.
If you're not going to do Spidey, who else you going to bring in? Ghost Rider doesn't make sense. Although I feel like he probably did have a story with Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah. Spider-Man teamed up with everybody.
No, I'm talking about X-Men.
No, I don't think. I'm trying to remember.
I feel like he's had a really ridiculous team up, and I can't remember what it was.
I know he's fought the Purple Man.
Maybe that's what it was. It's just something ridiculous. Like, why? I guess because you guys both have that weird, both want to fry people's brains thing. I don't know.
Oh, wait. Wasn't there a Hulk story maybe with X-Man, I think?
And he didn't get obliterated? No, not here for it.
But yeah, it was a really good story. Again, we'll have to talk that Doc Ock storyline.
Yeah. Cover to cover, it sucked me right in. And I love the art in it, yes. And the story was good. Like I said, it's like, oh, Mary Jane's being an ad, but at least she's actually doing it for a purpose this time. Mm-hmm. She's there. She's just not randomly on assignment.
Yeah. Oh, but did you read any Spider-Man books this week? The new one?
I did.
You read Marvel Team-Up too?
I did. And I'm usually not a Marvel Team-Up person, to be honest. But I'm a sucker. They put Spidey on the cover. I'm there. I'm that person sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes.
But yeah, I found it interesting. I was talking about this with Charlie Esser, that Pete put a chip in his head to try to not get taken over again. The whole thing.
Well, he's trying to be proactive. We can give him that. It's going to backfire, but...
Charlie's like, how could you get that chip if Peter Parker did it? He's like, oh, maybe Otto put it in.
Exactly.
He was like, Otto didn't want to get swapped back. He put the chip in there.
And to be fair, let's plug Age of X-Men, Prisoner X #3 was out as well. I didn't read it, but I'll just, in case anybody cares. Did you care?
I didn't read it.
I heard some people say it was worse than Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History. People really hate that book, by the way.
Oh, really? I haven't read that one either.
Wait, people just, every time I want to go pick it up, people in my comic book shop are like, you won't like that. And then I go on Twitter, you won't like that.
I haven't really heard of any people talking about it. Plus, I think, didn't Charlie Esser pick up the first issue? And I haven't heard him say anything about it either, so.
There you go.
Yeah.
But Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #8 was out as well. I thought that was one of the better Marvel books this week for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really impressed. I was kind of mad that they restarted the book basically for no reason. But I still like the story. I still like the character. I feel like they haven't lost. I feel like they definitely have a plan, at least. But with a couple of the other random miscellaneous superfluous spider books, it just feels like they're just doing something to do something.
Oh yeah.
To have 20 spider books or whatever. Whatever special number Marvel wanted for Spider-Man.
But yeah, no, Spider-Man and Gwen's been really good though, so.
Yeah.
And then did you read them?
It's a good jumping on point too, so.
Oh yeah, I think that's the reason. That's the whole renumbering reason.
Yeah. I think this book actually makes you want to go back and read the other stuff too, so.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what my friends were telling me. Can I just plug one thing that's not spider related, but it's tangentially related? It's Gambit, King of Thieves. The complete collection is actually out if anybody cares. if you are a fan of Gambit like I am, just gonna throw that out there for you guys. It's super good. I thought it was super good. So.
Oh yeah, I love Gambit. We'll have to cover that original '90s series on Comic Capers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But then did you read Amazing Spider-Man?
I did, of course I did.
The Vulture, who we're gonna get to soon.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you can say about the Vulture, honestly.
I mean, it's only taken him, 50 years? Well, 50-some years, he finally figured out to put a helmet on.
Not everybody can be Magneto, where they're like, I definitely need a helmet.
I know, but at least Magneto has, a magnetic field around, and Vulture flies into a wall, he's done.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Hunted storyline,
it's officially run its course.
Yeah, it needs to be done. Although I guess I don't know if they're. Did you see what's coming up? Issue 24 leading into 25, we're gonna find out who that mysterious figure is.
Long sigh. That's all I can say.
Unless it's Mephisto stuff, because Mephisto's popping up everywhere anymore.
I feel like they're gearing that up for MCU, probably.
Probably. Bring the marriage back.
Wait, I haven't watched all the movies. Is Mephisto hinted at all?
I don't think so.
You think they'll say that for Doctor Strange? Maybe that's more his realm.
Maybe, or I wonder if
or Fantastic Four or something like that.
Yeah, I wonder who had the rights, because the rights thing was real weird because. The MCU
wanted Mephisto?
I don't know. I don't know if there was a package deals or something, because the MCU had 4, but I thought I heard a while back, for a while Fox had Beta Ray Bill, and it's what?
Oh, that actually makes sense about what happened.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Who knows? Mephisto's probably back now, but.
Yeah, I think they have everything except for Namor, probably.
Imperious Rex.
No, honestly, Universal probably after that whole thing, they'll never let it go. Never.
Yeah. And so, Sony lends them, I think, Spider-Man, but...
Well, they make $500 million off of it, so yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants to see a Sony Spider-Man movie ever again, ever.
Well, they're doing all those side characters, like Morbius, and I think, yeah, because that's still a thing,
never
right?
Never gonna get off the ground. Be serious. I can see them making a TV show before they make a movie.
Well, they said they're doing spin-off Spider-Verse movies, and didn't they say something about maybe some kind of TV show or something?
Yeah. Damn, Sony. Anyway, yeah, let's get out of here. We still got Wade's World to do. Scroll up.
All right, everyone. Send us your thoughts. capesandlunatics at gmail.com, facebook.com/ultimatespidercast, at ULTSpidercast on Twitter, and at CL Sidekicks. CL Sidekicks on Instagram. The voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And please, comic creators, Charlie Esser really wants that to be a confessional for you all, so call that number.
We'll do the voice changer. It'll be fine.
That's true. And check out our new website, capesandlunatics.org. And Lilith Hellfire, where can people fight you?
If you nerds want to fight me, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. If you're on the gram, at Lilith Hellfire 86, because 69 was taken. Duh. It's always taken.
Hail. Always upside down. Anyway, thank you everyone. Join us next time. We're going to be doing Amazing Spider-Man 2. Are we doing a commentary or a review?
We'll do a review.
Okay. So
I watched it and I was like, yeah, I can't rewatch this.
So join us for the commentary. So you don't have to watch it again either.